Welcome back to reviewing the books that I found in my wife's Kindle by accident, where I lose a little more sanity every day, but gain another dark spot on my soul with every book that I read. On this episode of That's Not Romance, That's a Felony, I'll be reviewing Tourist Season by Bryn Weaver, which if you guys remember correctly, all the unhinged heathens of literature tricked me already into reading the entire Ruinous Food trilogy. Oh, sorry, hold on. Not Ruinous Food Trilogy. I meant to say the Ruinous Love Trilogy. So jumping right in, I basically think I know what to expect, but right off the bat, I'm hit with a character that I wasn't expecting. She was previously in the other series in a small part, and this is basically her glow up. She's now strong, independent, and of course, a multiple deleter. Which for some reason I love now, and it only begs the question, what have you book talk terrorists done to me? Then we get a dark and damaged book boyfriend named Nolan who is consumed by vengeance because he lost his brother and almost himself in a hit and run 4 years prior. And he's on a revenge tour and he finally thinks he found the driver responsible and he tracks her to the town of Carnage. They meet, there's sparks, there's hatred, and then there's forced proximity, which I love by the way. However, there were 2 points in this book where I was so upset with Bryn Weaver. One was when I was almost near the end of the book and I realized that she didn't make it 1,000 pages because I just wanted to keep consuming more and more of the story. How could she do that to me? And the other is when I realized that book 2 of the Seasons of Carnage trilogy doesn't come out for another few months, and now I'm like, what am I going to do with my life? So Tourist Season definitely gets 5 trophy husbands and one very ticked off reviewer that I have to wait months until I read the next book in the series. But with all that said, I want to take a quick second to tell you guys that I am coming out with a new series strictly for indie authored books. So once a week, I'll read a book by an indie author that doesn't already have thousands of reviews. And if it's a great book, then I can get on here and review it for you guys after I block them, of course, because I don't want them to know what's coming next. And then together we can all flood their page with love, book reviews, book purchases, everything of the sort. And who knows, maybe make their dreams come true, or at worst, you find your new favorite author. I just think with everything else that goes on in the world today that we could probably spread some cheer and it would be okay. So please help me make someone's dreams come true. So jump in the comments, give me all the indie author recs that you know of. As long as they don't have hundreds of thousands of reviews, I will look at them. We can turn their quiet Tuesday morning into one of the greatest moments in their life.